we welcome you to this game in the IESA 7 3A quarterfinals, and it is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. This game brings you the Southwestern Piasa Birds and the Stanford Olympia team, who I believe are the Spartans still in junior high also. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, and we'll tell you more about this game here at the 7th grade 3A last quarterfinal game after this break.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play, or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
And welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, where it's the Piasa Southwestern Piasa Birds and the Stanford Olympia Spartans. And Jack is coming back up to give us some starters and things here. As Todd pointed out, just watching the warm-ups here, Piasa brings a little more height than we've seen in any of our first 3 games, and that could be a big advantage coming into this one, Todd.
Yeah, it looks like substantially taller girls out here than what we've seen in the previous games. Although Olympia, not quite as tall as Piasa, but definitely has a little more size than the last few teams that we've seen.
We'll welcome Jack back into the pregame show here.
Well, we want to make one thing. Lauren Fostick is now Lauren Fostick Christie. Just Lauren Christie. She got married. Congratulations to her, head coach of Olympia. And they are the Spartans, just like the high school. And Piasa are the Piasa Birds, just like the high school. And we like to see that. Glad to have all these folks alongside. And ought to be a good matchup. These two look very athletic and got some good size out there, both of them, Todd.
Yeah, we were just discussing probably more girls in the 5'6" to 5'10" range than we've had in the previous 3 games combined.
And I did not get my records yet. Got to get my scorebook out here and take a look at everything if I can get the pages turned. Did you guys happen to look at
Jack,
those?
why don't we take a break and you can get ready for that, and then we'll come back and talk more about that after this timeout.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Final score of our last game was Williamsville 42, Lockport Kelvin Grove 12. Piasa Southwestern comes into this contest with a 23-1 record. Stanford Olympia is 19-5 on the season. And two teams that look pretty solid here. 1A basketball, or let's get to 1A real quick. 1A basketball action so far today. 21-7 win for Kinderhook Western over Peoria Jude. Peoria Catholic in overtime beat Champaign St. Matthews 23-20. Siegel St. Michael's leads Rantoul St. Malachi 17-2 at the end of the third quarter in action there. We go to 2A action. 51-35 Nauvoo Calusa over Lewiston today. 40-15 Mount Pulaski over Paris Crestwood. That ought to be a dandy matchup at 5 o'clock. McNabb Putnam County winning 23-17 over Waterman Indian Creek after 3 quarters in action there. And then in 4A action today, 33-30 Frankfort Hickory Creek beat St. Jacob Triad. A 29-25 win for Normal Kingsley over University Park Creek Monet. 34-29 the win Willowbrook Westview over Arlington Heights. They're getting ready for the Chatham Glenwood New Lenox game in 4A action here. And of course we've got Piasa and Stanford Olympia, two schools we're fairly familiar with in our area, in the Pittsfield area that we kind of work from in Jacksonville with Todd. But Todd, tell people what you do with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, if you will.
I'm the Western Illinois Area Director, so I oversee 11 counties. We go from about Macomb at the north part of our area down to Calhoun in the south part of our area, and then everything west of Springfield all the way over to Quincy. So we work with coaches and athletes and try to help them bring faith into their lives and into the way that they compete on the field or on the courts, and just really enjoy making that combination or making that connection between faith and athletics.
Former math and PE teacher, athletic director at Turner Junior High School, now Quincy Middle or Jacksonville Middle School, but you roped me into helping you a few years ago. We've been friends for a lot of years. John Hull, radiology and nuke med tech at Delina Community Hospital and around the area, but you and your brother Charlie have Central Illinois Sports. How'd that kind of get going, John?
Central Illinois Sports got started after getting out of the radio business. We kind of found some streaming, and off we went with that on YouTube, and here we are doing the state tournaments for the IESA.
A lot of fun. We're going to take a break. We've got about 4.5 minutes to go to get ready for this one. Hope you'll stay tuned. More comes your way after these.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
We can't finish the toys. I know exactly where to go. It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look Looks like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well, welcome back on the pregame show. Piasa played Bunker Hill, Wolf Ridge, Gillespie. They played Litchfield, Mount Olive, Bethalto, Trimpe, East Alton, Jerseyville Community, also Girard, Carlinville, Roxana, Wood River, Jerseyville, St. Francis, Greenfield, Carlinville, Carlinville, and then Staunton. Won the regional 21-4 over Gillespie, beat Carlinville 26-13, sectional over Staunton 24-17. Stanford Olympia did play Williamsville earlier in the season, and they were defeated by Williamsville 19-16, a team we just saw play. So pretty good matchup here between these two. Let's meet the squad from Stanford Olympia. Their head coach is Lauren Christie. Tricia Gale is their assistant, 19-5. They are the Spartans. Non-starters, Amelia King, Caitlin Jacobs, Natalie Douglas, Tessa Olson, also Lexi Bowman, Bella Walters, Kirsten Nichols, Amia Allen, and Lula Aldis. Their starters are Addison Minder. She'll play a guard. She's a 7th grader. A 6th grade guard, Tegan Hennig. Kinsley Gale plays a guard. She's a 6th grader. 7th grader and Lucy Prestigard. And Ariana Steele plays the center position. So 2 6th graders, 3 7th graders for Steele, Prestigard, Gale, Hennig, and Minder. On the Piasa Southwestern Birds squad, they're 23-1. Darren Mosley is their head coach. The non-starters, Lillian Reynolds, Adeline Darr, along with Samantha Johanning, Elliot Guthrie, Mia Wolf, Addison Guthrie, Michaela Means, and Emma Schulte. They will start the following. At a guard, 7th grader Maddie Pruitt. Cora Slate will play a guard. She's a 7th grader, wears the number 15. Number 21 is Zoe Ashburn. She's a guard and a 7th grader. 24, Isabella Kirby, the center, a 7th grader. And Alyssa Means also plays a forward, or Mans, I should say, wears the number 33. Mans, Kirby, Ashburn, Slayton, and Pruitt are the starters for Piasa Southwestern's Birds.
We want to thank Farm and Home Supply for sponsoring those starting lineups for both teams. And Jack, let's talk a little bit about what are the keys to this game.
I think strong guard play. It looks like to me there's a lot more strength on these two teams than we've seen in the other ones. So it's going to be aggressive. We saw the game called fairly closely, and we'll see how both teams adjust to that, take care of the ball, rebound, and be able to make some shots.
Yeah, I think it looks like both teams have at least a couple post players that might be pushing 6 foot tall, 5'10", and I think foul trouble could be a big issue here as well. If you can stay out of foul trouble, keep your best players on the floor.
I mean, that's the thing. If you got to go to your bench and your bench isn't as good as your starters, it can hurt you quickly. But Piasa not putting the tallest girls out there on the floor in their starting lineup. So they've got some big girls on the bench. And on the Stanford side, looks like they've got their taller girls in that starting lineup.
Yeah, the height can definitely make a difference, especially if they're athletic and can move. And we saw how much the difference could make in that last game with Williamsville's young lady that really kind of dominated on the boards in particular.
Seen some good basketball players already in this. Expect to see the same in this game. The Piasa Birds is who we'll call them, and the Olympia Spartans. The officials are being recognized once again. If you'd like to be an official, IHSA, IESA.org. They'll sign you up. We'd love to have you alongside. Fourth game of the day, and then we'll take a break and have games at 5 o'clock and 6:30. Tell your friends how they can also sign up for Central Illinois Sports in the IESA network. Just go to Central Illinois Sports on YouTube, and there's a little audio there that tells you how to get signed up and join, and you'll be covered for the 7th and 8th grade state tournaments in all 4 classes.
And of course, if you're able to hear this, then you've already done that, Jack.
But tell your friends.
Absolutely.
And your neighbors. Be sure to subscribe to our channels, too. Jumping for Piasa is, let's see, trying to find it. That's Mans. And Piasa will control the tip out front as we pick up their guard in Slayton. Slayton works right side, bounces down low off the window. Good. That's a nice play by Isabella Kirby. She makes the shot in the 2-0 lead in the early going.
Kirby with the 2-pointer, and the foul is going to go against her number on the other side, Lucy Prestigard. Her first, team first.
Piasa had the rebound, but it comes off of them out of bounds as Prestigard couldn't handle it. No rebound, no turnover on the play, just not controlled. Piasa will see Pruitt inbounding the ball under the basket here. And this Piasa squad, they've had some good girls basketball. Now the ball is going to be knocked away by Olympia, and Piasa will maintain possession. Inbounding again, Maddie Pruitt looking inside, looking, waiting for that bounce. Gets it down low. That's Slayton. She'll dribble it back out front and reset things with a 2-0 lead. Working off of some good picks in the man-to-man, but she breaks free off the window and good. Does Alyssa Mann. She set the pick and got the board, and it's a 4-0 Piasa lead in the early going.
Set the pick, they found her on the roll for sure, didn't they?
Gale had trouble with the ball, jump ball. It'll remain Olympia basketball as Piasa won the tip in the early going here. Prestigard will take the ball out. Full court pressure man-to-man by Piasa, and this is how you really create some havoc. Breaking free is Minder. She tries to go coast to coast off the window, no good. Minder will be fouled on the play, and Addison Minder will go, or Minder will go to the free throw line.
Minder to the free throw line, shooting a couple. Foul going to go against Maddie Pruitt, her first, team first against Piasa. And Olympia looking for their first points of the day. Addison Minder, her first is up. And a little long, no good.
She'll get another. 5:21 left first quarter, 4-0 for the Piasa Birds in the early going.
Minder with another attempt here. 5:21 to go in the first quarter of play on the PCRE scoreboard. Second one up, a little long, no good. Rebound. Came down to Steele, and she got fouled in the act of shooting, and she'll head to the free throw line. That foul going to go against Alyssa Mans, her first, team second.
So that big girl getting a foul down low and a nice hustle play by Ariana Steele.
Steele's first is up and a little short, no good. She'll get another attempt here. It's 4-0. Piasa with the 4-0 lead, 5:19 to go in the first quarter of play.
Those missed free throws by the teams that have lost so far have kind of put them under the crux of being behind. That's a good one.
She makes the second, and it's 4-1.
Half-court pressure by Olympia. Good ball movement. Ball knocked away. Nice job by Stanford, but a foul on the play is going to go against Kirby, I do believe, is it not?
We'll wait and see, but I believe you're correct. And
you are.
You are.
First time today, Olympia gets the ball in the front court. That's Minder, and she's going to be fouled again. Same person?
Yes.
Kirby picks up quick two in about 5 seconds. That's got to hurt.
Kirby's second, team fourth now against Piasa.
Put Addison Guthrie in, sit Kirby down. So one of those big people in foul trouble in the early going. That's got to help Olympia, I would think. Long count, 5 count, ball knocked away. Olympia is able to maintain it. Gale, ball knocked away. That's Prestigard. Prestigard trying to play off the pressure of the Birds of Piasa. Still on the dribble, works right side, maintains dribble, strong to the bucket, fouled on the way. Now Prestigard will go to the free throw line.
I believe that'll go against Ashburn, and it'll be her first. Team fifth already against Piasa, so.
Well, 3 on this trip down the court.
Olympia in the bonus already. First one up, and good for Lucy Prestigard. She's got a point now, and her team trails 4-2.
Making the free throws.
Yep, 4:56 to go in the first quarter of play. Olympia trying to cut it closer here. Prestigard's second is up and also good, makes it 4-3.
Very good in the early going there. Here come the Birds the other way. Maddie Pruitt. Nope, no, that's my mistake. That's Slayton bringing it down. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by the Birds. That's by Ashburn. They'll reset the offense again as Cora Slayton will reset, playing against the man-to-man, working off of a pick there. Bouncing down low, shot up. It falls through, and the bucket this time is good by the Birds. Addison Guthrie quickly into the game, and so she gives her team another 2 points in the end, 1 on the foul.
That's Prestigard's foul. That's her her second, team third.
Amia Allen going to come into the game, and she'll sit down Prestigard, who picked up the foul.
Sends Guthrie to the free throw line, shooting 1. 6-3 the score. She could make this. She could tie their biggest lead. She misses it, and the rebound comes down to Steele.
I like Ariana Steele's aggressiveness on the board. She's doing a good job there. Minder down low, throws the ball. The player from Stanford loses her feet. Piasa goes down after it, alternating possession. It'll be a turnover on Olympia, and it'll be Piasa ball.
Piasa ball, length of the court to go.
Throwing it in is Pruitt. She gets it to Slayton, and Slayton will bring it down the court. Slayton on the dribble, works off the pick. Three-pointer out front, in and out, no good. Weak side rebound, guess who? Ariana Steele again. She's got at least 3 boards in the early going. Here comes Olympia. Minder with the ball, gets it on the wing. Now down low, Gale spins a couple of times, can't get the shot up. Three-pointer out front, won't fall. Weak side rebound. Ashburn of the Birds of Piasa. They lead at 6-3, 3:45 left first quarter action. Game number 4, last quarterfinal, looking for a semifinal bid. Down low, they get the ball to Mans, and she's going to be fouled by Steele, I do believe.
It'll be Steele's first foul. Team fourth. It'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Piasa.
Pruitt wanting to inbound it. Looking. Close to 5, and she does get it into Ashburn. Throws the ball in the backcourt. Now it'll be an over and back and a turnover against Piasa. And Stanford Olympia's defense is causing them some problems.
Well, both teams are going to be be shooting free throws for the rest of the first quarter.
Wow, with 3:37 left, and we hadn't had that even happen except once so far today. Inbounding the ball is Anya Allen, looking for a cutter. Finally finds Minder. Minder will take it out front and reset. She'll work it to the right side. Looking down low. Knocked down off her feet. Ball goes off of her. Turnover against Olympia. Letting them play a little bit, and that's okay.
She went to pass the ball and kind of got knocked down with the ball in her hands. The defender hit the ball.
And that's what happens when you play aggressively. Slayton works left side, looking for a cutter. Can't find anybody there. Now looks down low. Little inside-out game. Slayton will roll it across the other side, work off the pick. Strong to the bucket. Puts up the shot. It's partially blocked. Rebound comes away the other way to Olympia, and a foul will go against Piasa.
It looks like Cora Slayton is going to go off. She's a little injured here.
She's their ball handler. She's really struggling to get off the court right now.
Here's the foul on Jack. It's the second foul against Maddie Pruitt. Bonus 2 shots for Addison Minder. 6-3 the score. Piasa with the lead, 3:06 to go in the first quarter play. Make it 6-4 now.
Making those free throws, hanging around here, not letting the Birds get the lead on them by making the free throws.
And Minder will have another attempt here. Her second is up and a little long, no good. A rebound comes down to her teammate on Olympia, and then she falls to the floor, and they're going to call her for traveling.
Nice job by Amia Allen, though, off the bench, trying to be aggressive there. Just couldn't maintain her stature on that one, and going to the Pruitt going to the point guard position now with Slayton down with that ankle injury, working off the pick. Going down low, leaving it out front. They'll reverse the ball to the other side. That's to Ashburn. Now a three-pointer, bank shot, won't fall. Ashburn rebound, put back, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way. That's to Gale. Kinsley Gale hands it off to a guard in Minder, and she gets a touch almost every time down the court. Gale will reverse it. Now in trouble. Jump ball situation, held ball. It will remain the way of the light blue Stanford Olympia Spartans.
It's about the 5th or 6th jump ball we've already had in this first quarter.
6-4 tight ball game, 2:33 left first quarter action. Olympia shooting for the tie or the lead. Minder with it in the corner. Back out front to Allen. On the dribble. Tries to throw it out. Going to be taken away by the Birds. Nice play by Wolf, but she can't maintain it. And Maya Wolf has the ball go off of her out of bounds. No turnover. She never really secured the ball.
Yep.
Now they'll get the ball to Minder out top of the key, and she'll crop the big Spartan. She ought to feel at home with a Spartan and a Trojan out here. They look a lot alike. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know the difference. And now Allen's going to be called for the offensive foul on the pick as she knocked one of the Piasa Birds down.
I've noticed both of these teams are playing man-to-man defense and very aggressively, so it's not surprising that we're sitting here and I think we've had 11 fouls already in less than 4 minutes.
Now up for the shot. It's going to count by Pruitt, and a whistle after the shot. We'll have to see what the call is as Pruitt cans it and makes it an 8-4 ball game. I'm sure they're going to count the shot.
Yeah, they said count the basket.
What do we got afterwards?
Count the basket. Foul going to be
Wolf's going to pick up. Yeah, player-controlled foul, but they're going to go to the other end and shoot free throw.
Not really a player-controlled foul here, Jack, because I think it was after the shot.
I understand.
So Olympia will head to the other end and shoot free throws while Kinsley Gale. 8-4 the score. Piasa with the 4-point lead, 1:58 to go. First one up for Gale is a little off to the right, no good. She'll get another attempt here. 8-4 on the PCRE scoreboard. Olympia trying to cut into that second one a little long, no good. Rebound comes down to Mans.
Now,
for Southwestern.
We're heading down the other way with the Birds leading 8-4. Right side, running up, shot up, good. That's a good one by Maddie Pruitt. She takes it all the way in, puts it off the glass, and makes the bucket, makes it 10-4. Biggest lead of the day, I do believe. Now a steal by the Birds, and they're starting to build it up on Mann's aggressive defense. Here comes the other way, Pruitt, who drove to the basket. She'll pull up and throw one off her teammate's ankles there, and it'll go out of bounds and a turnover against the Birds.
That's their 4th turnover of the quarter.
A tough pass there is that one was just not very catchable.
10-4, good buddy. 1:24 left in the quarter. Piasa with the lead. And Olympia bringing the ball in the front court is Gale. She'll work right side. Cut off by the good defense of the Birds. Allen with it. Back to Gale. Off the window. Can't get it to fall. Weak side rebound. Comes away of Olympia. That's Minder. Works it right side. She'll get it to Gale. Can't get the shot off as she is contended. Jump ball. I think they're going to lose it on the turnover as the Birds' defense aggressiveness has caused a turnover. 1:04 left in the quarter. 10-4 Piasa. I don't think they'll hold for a complete minute here.
I think if they do, there's going to be several fouls.
Now a toss and steal had the steal and getting it away. And now they're going to say what happened was Gale stepped on the baseline after the turnover, so the two teams trade turnovers here. And it's back in the hands of the Piasa Birds with 49.3 seconds left in the first quarter. 10-4 is the score. Piasa with the lead in the basketball, shooting for their biggest lead of the game. Maddie Pruitt will back it out and reset the offense. Joe Durham, their head coach, has got to like the way they played. Now she breaks free, up and good. Maddie Pruitt with a quick step makes it a 12-4 game, 35 seconds left in the quarter. Olympia being pressured in the backcourt. They've got to handle it here and get into the front court. Nice job by Gale going down. She'll be fouled on the play as her counterpart wearing the number 23 will foul it.
It'll be Maya Wolf's foul. It will be Wolf's second. Team bonus. So to the free throw line goes Kinsley Gale. 12-4 the score. Piasa Southwestern with the lead, 26.4 to go in the first quarter. Play first one up for Gale is good. It's at 12-5 now on the PCRA scoreboard.
All their points come off of free throws, Todd?
Yes, they have. They're 5 of 12 from the line right now, or 5 of 11 with the 12th one coming up.
They made them all, they'd be tied right now, right?
True.
They would.
Free throws are so important, folks. So is supporting your kids. Keep doing that.
Second one up, a little long, no good. Rebound comes down to Piasa's Mans.
Alyssa Mans being aggressive on the board. Now is Maddie Pruitt, who out there on the point guard after taking Slayton's place has been very good taking the ball to the hole. She'll leave it off to her teammate in Kirby, who puts up a 12-footer. It's an air ball. The ball hits the floor, goes out of bounds. It'll be the way of the Olympia Spartans.
And Kirby's back out on the floor with 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
Wow. But here she comes on the defensive side. I thought maybe they'd rotate her on the offensive side. Nope, you're right. She's out there doing what she needs to do. Gale goes to the line, can't get the shot off. The quarter ends, and we've played one quarter. A 12-5 Southwestern Piasa lead over Stanford Olympia. Second quarter play-by-play after these.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
One quarter in the books, 12-5 in favor of Piasa. And aggressive play on both sides, but a ton of fouls in the early going here, Todd.
Yeah, we've had 7 fouls on Piasa and 4 on Stanford Olympia just in the first quarter alone.
It'll be Olympia's basketball at half court to start the second quarter. They trail by 7. And out front is Addison Minder. She's got Allen out there with her. Also is Gale. Is Kirby out there?
Yes, she is.
Ariana Steele. And speaking of steals, Piasa's got another one. Off-balance shot, up and good by Alyssa Mann. And Mann gets a steal in the bucket. Now it's a 14-5 9-point lead, and that's the biggest of the ball game. Minder coming the other way, trying to take care of it. I think she's usually used to being able to control the tempo. Gale with it right side. Looks down low, can't find anything. Allen, Steele, Kirby, coast to coast, larceny, layup. Will they count the bucket?
They count it.
I think that they're going to call it a continuation and count it.
He said count it.
You bet. Count the bucket, 16-5. Nice steal by Isabella Kirby, and she'll get the and one after.
Maya Allen's second foul. Team first of the second quarter.
Prestegard back out for Olympia.
Kirby to the free throw line, shooting 1, 16-5. Her Piasa Southwestern Birds lead on the PCRE scoreboard, 5:17 to go in the first half of play.
Slayton back out there after that ankle injury.
Cut up no good. Rebound comes down to Prestigard.
Prestigard, long pass, steal by Kirby. Isabella Kirby being active here with 2 fouls. Leaves it out on the point, and that's Slayton out there as she is taking Pruitt's place, who took a breather. Slayton, who came out with the ankle injury, is right back in there. Ashburn, right side 3, in, out, count it. It gets the shooter's bounce, 19-5, breaking it open here in the second quarter. After a fairly tight first quarter, it's been all Piasa. Olympia needs an answer, trying to get it down low. They tried to get it to steal. Ball bounced out of play. It'll remain Olympia basketball. 4:39 left in the half, 19-5, the lead for the Birds of Southwestern, Piasa Southwestern. Gale with it, right side, left hand, puts up the shot. It's short, gets her own rebound. She'll bounce it back out to a long 3 off the bank, wouldn't fall. Slayton with the rebound. Cora Slayton, who went down hard, is right back out there playing tough for her team. Right side elbow, looking for a cutter. Hits it in the corner. Long shot up and good. Is that Guthrie?
Yes.
Elliot Guthrie. Did they count that as a 2 or a 3?
They counted it as a 2.
21-5, now a 16-point lead. Kirby with the block, playing with 2 fouls. Here comes Slayton the other way, trying to shoot a bigger lead up for the Birds as they broke it open here in a 21-5 game. Left-hand side, top of the key, swinging around are the Birds. Good ball movement, now down low, and they lose it out of bounds on the turnover. And that goes off of Guthrie, I do believe.
It did. And Jack, who hit the 3 a little while ago for Piasa? That was in the corner there.
That was Guthrie.
Okay. It was Guthrie also there?
Yeah. In the corner, Minder going down, loses the basketball. Here come the Birds again, and Minder's down on the floor. Ball comes loose. It goes off Stanford Olympia, and Minder's down on the court, and they're going to tend to their player as we've got a player down on the floor, and the Piasa player's going down to help her. She needs a trainer out there.
Yeah, they just
Minder goes down, turned the ankle, and she's hurting on the play. And the referees didn't see her way on the other end, but the teams were trying to help her on both sides. Nice job by Tricia Gale to get out there to help her player. Say a little prayer for Addison Minder as she went hard to the floor. Into the game will come Kirsten Nichols. She wears the number 30. Piasa ball on the other end. Even though it was their ball, a couple of their players went down to help Minder. Good sportsmanship. Open down low, off the window, good. Nice pass. Ashburn finds the bucket on the nice pass down low. 23-5, biggest lead of the ball game. Olympia coming the other way. That's Nichols with it, or no, that's Gale with it. She'll throw it out top of the key to Prestigard. Works off the pick. Piasa's defense, the difference maker right now. Little turnaround jumper, won't fall. Weak side rebound. Comes off the way of Ashburn.
Defense and rebounding for sure have been the advantage so far for Piasa.
Kirby makes a play. Free throw line. Bank shot won't fall. Kirby keeps it open. Shot up won't fall this time by Ashburn. And she's going to be fouled on the play. It appeared to me to be Prestigard.
It'll be Prestigard's third, team second of the second quarter of play.
Coach Lauren Christie asking a question about what happened underneath.
Ashburn to the free throw line, shooting a couple here. 23-5, the score. Piasa with the lead, 2:55 to go in the first half of play. First one no good. Mans kind of went for a tumble there in the lane. I was afraid she may have faulted the lane there, Jack.
Yep, didn't make it anyway, so it won't make any difference. Yeah. Can't lose the 1-and-1. We don't have that anymore. Now people faulted all over the place.
I'm not sure who faulted first, but they're going to say that Piasa did.
So that one will go as a not made free throw. And we got to keep the camera on the play here. Here we go. 2:55 left in the half. Nice pass front court, finds Gale. She'll work it into the front court hard against pressure. Gets a shot off, fouled on the play by Cora Slayton.
It'll be Cora Slayton's foul. Her first, team first of the second quarter. And to the free throw line goes Kinsley Gale again. 23-5 the score, 2:51 to go in the first half of play. Gale's first is up and no good. She'll get another here.
What a fine job by Auburn running this tournament. They've got so much help here. They've got kids and adults both really participating and making this a smooth running tournament.
They've had this state tournament for quite some while now. Second one up and bounces off, no good. Rebound comes down to Piasa as Kirby.
Kirby with some strong rebounding and good scoring, good ball movement. Slayton, who was injured earlier, playing off of that, plays off that pick. Now she'll throw up the three out front off the Kirby pick, and Slayton drains another. 26-5, a 21-point lead in a game that was 6-4 at one time. The other way, Minder gets it to go. She'll go back to the free throw line. She's made a comeback after the ankle injury. Count the bucket.
Foul going against Addison Guthrie, her first, team second. Shooting one here. 26-7 the score. Olympia trying to cut into this big 19-point lead for Piasa Southwestern. Minder shooting one with the clock stopped. 2:27 to go in the first half of play. Shot up and good, makes it 26-8.
Must have some good trainers. Both these teams had ankle injuries, and both of them were able to come back. And now a blocking foul by Gale of Stanford Olympia.
Gale's foul. And that's going to be her fourth. Todd, is that right? Her fourth?
Oh, no, they put that up on the wrong
Okay,
person.
that's what I thought.
With the ball, Slayton leaves it off for her teammate. Now back out. Guthrie frees the ball. Kirby, turnaround jumper, won't fall. Good defense by Piasa. And a fight for the ball between Maddie Pruitt and on the other side, Lucy Prestigard. And on the alternating possession, I think it's Piasa basketball. See what they saw here.
I think they're trying to adjust that last foul call.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been on Prestigard.
Yeah, it was definitely not on Prestigard.
I think they're going to give it to
Gale to 23.
Okay.
And it should be her first.
Correct.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, now they got it adjusted.
There we
so
go.
You get it right. That's all makes
correct.
a difference.
Yep. The people at the bench said to the referee, hey, who did you call that on? They corrected it, and off we went.
Pruitt looking for an opening. Gets it out to Slayton, and now Slayton's going to be called for traveling. That's a good call. She got herself in the land of the Giants that time. Not much she could do about it.
Yeah, that's Piasa's 9th turnover of the game.
2:04 and counting left in the quarter, 26-8. With the ball is Stanford Olympia. That's Prestigard going to the basket, off the window and good. Nice take to the basket by Lucy Prestigard. And a timeout on the court. 1:50 left in the half. 26-10. Piasa with the lead over Olympia. We're back after this.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Well, short break there on the timeout, that time by Piasa. Got a 10-6 game by New Lenox and Chatham. New Lenox leading in that one in 4A basketball up at Morton today. As we look at some of the other scores, go on the IESA.org page. Also, tell your friends and neighbors they can register and join us for this one.
Or invite them over.
And more, you bet.
We're okay with that.
Yeah, make it a watch party, you bet. With the ball, Piasa looking to work at front court. Kirby has to make an athletic play off the window, can't get it to fall. Weak side rebound, Prestigard, and she's picking it up on the defensive board. Minder brings it to the right side, gets cut off on the good defensive play by Wolf. Now Minder goes back underneath, puts the runner up, it's no good. Fouled on the play by Piasa's Zoe Ashburn.
Ashburn's foul. Going to be her second, team third. And headed back to the free throw line is Addison Minder. 26-10, the score, 16-point lead, 1:27 to go in the first half of play for Piasa Southwestern. First one up for Minder, rolls around and rolls off, no good.
You know, I think Slayton was fine, but then that last time walking across the lane, that ankle kind of gave away a little bit. And they're going to get her out of the game and rest that ankle for the rest of the half, I bet.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, she took a heavy spill early in this one.
If her team can get a win, they'd play again. So second one up and good for Minder. Makes it 26-11, 15-point lead now.
Now with the ball is Pruitt. When she's been at the point, she's done a pretty good job. Good ball movement down low to the basket. Shot up, partially blocked as Mans had it blocked. And Minder brings it quickly the other way for Olympia. They're trying to cut into this 15-point lead. Fake, press the guard to the basket. Can't get it to fall, but they're building the fouls on Piasa in the middle, and that's going to help them in their comeback if they can continue that.
That foul is going to go against Alyssa Mans. That's her second. Team fourth. And to the free throw line goes Lucy Prestegard, shooting 2. Shot up and good for her. It's at 26-12 now, 1:07 to go in the first half of play on the PCRE scoreboard. And she'll get another here. Second one up and also good. Cuts that lead back down to 13.
And the Birds get the ball to Pruitt. Now she's in the double team. Quickly defensively, Stanford trying to do something. Ball comes down across the middle. Shot no good. And now on the floor, and we've got a jump ball.
Jump ball, Olympia ball.
Into the game for Olympia is Tegan Henning. And she'll sit down Kirsten Nichols. Tried to make her Nichols, but I don't think that's it. 50 seconds left. 26-13. Olympia's cut into that lead, got it down to 13. Trying to get closer. On the right side is Gale in a peck of trouble. Down low, ball, jump ball, holding instead. A foul on Piasa, and that'll go against Wolf.
That'll be the third on Mans, actually, Jack.
Oh, I thought it was against Wolf, so I'll be darned.
Third on Mans, fifth of the half, or of the quarter here. And Prestegard back to the free throw line, shooting a couple. Her first is up and good.
Guess what? You make your free throws, you got a chance of getting right back into this one.
Piasa led by, 19 not long ago, Jack? Something like that? Maybe even 21. They've cut it all the way back to 12 now. And Prestegard's second is up and also good. Makes it 26-15, 11-point game.
Like their free throw shooting. Tell you what, looking good.
They're 10 of 20 from the line at this point.
It looked like they've got a good clue on shooting free throws. Now the other way comes Piasa, losing the ball. Nice steal. Ball's loose on the floor. Good direction. Piasa a little bit helter-skelter, and Pruitt will back it back out and reset the offense. 22 seconds left in the quarter. I think they'd like to shoot for one. Going across the middle. They'll leave the ball to Ashburn. Ashburn cross-courts it to Wolf. In the corner. Tries to bounce down low to Kirby. Ball on the floor. Jump ball. Alternating possession. Stays away of the Birds. 11.4 seconds left in the quarter. 26-15. 11-point game. Stanford Olympia would like to get it into single digits. Piasa would like to add on their lead. Out front. Ball comes out to Pruitt. Now a jump ball, and it'll go the other way, and that'll be a turnover against Piasa.
Two jump balls on this end, and
you got to know Williamsville's watching this and seeing what they can do to counter the talent of both of these teams.
For sure. And
Minder, 4, 3, 2, Gale, shot off the rim, no good. Horn blows, halftime. 26-15. Piasa Southwestern's Birds lead the Stanford Olympia Spartans here at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We take a break, come back and tell you more after these.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
26-15, the halftime lead here as we look at halftime with Piasa with the lead at halftime here. Let's take a look at some stats from Todd and also from John.
At this point, Piasa is being led in scoring by Maddie Pruitt, who has 6. Cora Slayton has 3. Zoe Ashburn 2. Elliot Guthrie 5. Isabella Kirby has 4, Addison Guthrie has 2, and Alyssa Manns has 4. They are being led in rebounding by Zoe Ashburn. She has a total of 5 right now. On the Stanford Olympia side, most of their points have come from the free throw line. In fact, they have 1 field goal at this point, I believe. But Addison Minder has 3 points. Kinsley Gale has 1. Lucy Prestergaard has 10 points. Actually, she has 2 field goals and 6 free throws. And Ariana Steele has 1 free throw at this point for a total of 1 point.
How about fouls? I think that's going to be the big player in this one.
Yeah, for Stanford Olympia, Lucy Prestergaard, probably their best player, at least their best post player, has 3 fouls. Everybody else has no more than 1 foul. But for Piasa, the fouls have really stacked up. Maddie Pruitt has a couple. Cora Slayton has 1. Zoe Ashburn has 2. Elliot Guthrie has 1. Mia Wolf has 2. Isabella Kirby was off the floor for quite a while, and she has 2 fouls. And then Alyssa Manns has 3 fouls. So I think navigating the issues there with foul trouble in the second half and how aggressive you can be on defense could be a key as to whether or not Stanford Olympia is able to come back.
We'll have games at 5 o'clock and 6:30 tonight, then next Thursday at 6 o'clock and 7:30 for 3rd and 4th place and the championship. 26-15, Piasa leads Stanford at halftime. We take a break on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, 3431 Main Street, Quincy, Illinois. Go to littlejessmotor.com to find out more about how you can get the best deal on a Jeep, a Ram, a Chrysler, or a Dodge. It's all at Little Jess Motors. We'll be back with more in just a little while.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com. PiasaSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
And welcome back on the Little Just Motors halftime show. The Piasa Southwestern Birds lead the Stanford Olympia Spartans 26-15 here at half. And as we were just talking about in our little break there, Todd, I think it'll be interesting to see how Piasa handles the foul troubles that they are having, as the fouls already were able to allow Stanford Olympia to come back from what I believe was at one point a 19-point deficit to cut it all the way back to 11. But as you pointed out, Stanford Olympia has foul trouble of their own, as their most consistent scorer so far in this game has 3 fouls.
Yeah, Prestergaard has 3 fouls, and I think there was about 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Olympia changed from man-to-man defense and went to a 1-2-2 full-court ball press, and I think that was a little bit due to the foul trouble, but it was successful. That's sort of when they got back into the game. They got a couple steals and easy baskets, and actually picked up some fouls in transition. So it will definitely be interesting. Isabella Kirby, when she was on the floor for Piasa, she makes the difference defensively just because of her length and her ability to take up some space in the middle there. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can stay out of foul trouble here in the first couple minutes of the third quarter, and if that changes the defensive philosophy and things. But obviously Piasa's in a good situation with an 11-point lead, but you can tell there's some talent on the floor, and the lead could dissipate very quickly.
It's 26-15 here at halftime. On the Little Just Motors halftime show, we're going to take one more break, and we'll be back with second half action after this.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. Wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Well, they got an early start. Kirby's going to go to the basket hard and make a shot to start the quarter. Isabella Kirby answers there, makes it a 28-15 game. And here's Stanford the other way with Prestigard with the ball out front. Minder is on the court. She had an ankle injury earlier. Ariana Steele had the ball. Now they lose their feet, does Prestigard. The ball loose on the floor, and Minder comes out and saves the day for just a minute. Prestigard, right side off the front of the rim, goes out of bounds. It'll be Piasa basketball. They've got Slayton out there, also Pruitt, I do believe. Mans, Kirby, and Ashburn, I think they're original starters, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're correct.
In trouble. Throwing out of it is Slayton. Now with the ball is Mans. Gets it in the front court. Leads down to Kirby. Strong to the bucket. Off the window. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Olympia. Prestigard with that rebound. Now we work into the front court with Minder. She'll leave it off to Prestigard. Piasa trying to play the defense here. With the ball is Gale. She'll work it right side off the window. Can't get it to fall. She'll be fouled on the play, and Slayton's going to be called for the foul.
And as Jack told you, Slayton's foul. It's going to be her second, team first of the third quarter. And to the free throw line goes Prestigard.
I think it's Kinsey Gale.
Or is it Gale? I'm sorry, it's Gale.
Hard to tell when they're off to the side and they got a ponytail over that number.
It sure is. That's it. All girls have to shave their heads. If they're going to play. No? Okay, well, okay. They don't. First one up for Gale. Bounces around, falls off.
They've missed a few, but they've made a lot of free throws today. These are important if you're going to make a comeback.
Her second attempt is up and a little long, no good, but she gets her own rebound.
Gale with the rebound, works it to the right side. Minder down low, off the window, and good for Ariana Steele. She's got another two, and it's a 28-17, 11-point game. Working hard, but Slayton's going to coast across the middle. Now let's see if she can get it down low with a scoring opportunity. And she cannot as the ball goes off her teammate's hands, and that's Elliott Guthrie. Turnover. 4:25, 28-17. Olympia trying to get it to single digits. Prestigard with it, looking for a cutter. Now finds Gale. Gale with the ball out front to Steele. Steele trying to put a post move on, leaves it on the side to Prestigard. She tries to beat him baseline, dribbles it off of the defender's feet in Guthrie, and it'll remain the light blue colored Olympia Spartans. Tough place to take the ball out. Now they'll have a substitution as Kirby's going to come back into the game. And Kirby will sit down Guthrie. Olympia's ball. Minder wants to throw it. No, Minder gets the throw in, I should say. Now to Gale. Gale working left side behind the back dribble. Looking for a cutter. Finds a girl that cuts loose. Shot up, no good. That was by Hannig, and she couldn't get it to fall. And the other way comes Piasa's Ashburn. She'll leave it off to Slayton. Slayton will reset the offense. The Birds have kind of gotten quiet on the offensive side after taking that big lead. Mans with the ball. A little spin around there. Now to Kirby. She's a great offensive threat. Back out to Slayton. Slayton works off the pick. Goes strong to the bucket. Shot up, no good. Fighting for the ball as Kirby has it taken away, but her teammate maintains. And Minder's going to be called for a foul after Pruitt comes away with the ball.
That's going to be Minder's first. And the team first of the third quarter.
I sometimes think Maddie Pruitt out on the front really makes some things happen. Down low, Slayton off the nice pass down low, and she puts it off the window with the left hand good. 30-17, Birds with an answer. 3:10 left third quarter. Prestigard to Minder, strong to the bucket. Up, can't get it to fall. Fighting for the ball is Steele. And I think a foot went underneath the Steele there. And very fortunately, Alyssa Mans is not injured on the play. Here comes Wolf in.
Trump ball, it will stay with Olympia here.
What do you want?
Oh, Here we go. It had
Watch the
just
game.
fallen on the floor. Yep.
Here we go. The other way. Piasa. Ashburn. Coast to coast. Went up for a shot. Comes down. That's traveling.
That just went up for a shot. The defender was right in her face. Couldn't get it away. Came down with it.
2:51 left in the quarter. Olympia with the basketball. Trying to cut into this 13-point lead. They had it down to 11, but has not got it down to single digits. See what they can do on this offensive threat. Minder throws the ball right-hand side. That's to Gale. Still has a dribble, I think. Now she takes the dribble, in trouble. Foul on the play, and that's going to go against Pruitt. And you know, if you wonder why they called a foul there, well, you're just being so aggressive and slapping that eventually they've got to call it, don't you,
Pruitt's
Todd?
third, team second. Excuse me, Pruitt's second, team second.
Steal out front. Now they throw it down low. Nice defense. That time by Wolf. Here comes Kirby the other way. Pulls it out. Gets it out to her guard, Pruitt. Pruitt will re-dribble here at the 2:20 mark. Work it left-hand side. Back out top of the key, Kirby. On the right side. Misses the dribble. Now the ball loose. And the jump ball. It'll remain the way of the Birds of Piasa. Ashburn back in. She'll set Pruitt down. Timeout by the Piasa Birds. 2:14 left third quarter. 30-17 their lead over Stanford. Back after this.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
2:14 left in the third quarter of play. Piasa 30, Stanford Olympia 17. And Piasa called the timeout. They'll have the basketball. Underneath their own basket. Slayton's going to take it out. She's still favoring that ankle pretty heavily. Gets it down low. And tied up on the play is Mans. And she'll be fouled on the play by Ariana Steele.
That foul will be Steele's second, team second of the third quarter.
Slayton going to be the inbounder again. She's very good at that. Gets it to Kirby, tries it with the left hand, no good. Nice defensive play that time by Prestigard, who didn't give up any ground. Minder, front court, has the ball go off her teammate's hand and Gale, and that's a pretty tough turnover for Stanford trying to make a comeback with 2:01 left in the quarter. They get the ball front court. Out of Ashburn, stolen away, this time by Gale. And a foul on the play, and the girl goes hard to the floor, bounces her head off the floor. Hopefully she's okay. That being Kinsley Gale.
Foul going to be Isabella Kirby's third, team third.
3-3-3-2-2, a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ball just kind of got tangled up there, and Kirby went to rip it, and the young lady went down after that.
Prestigard takes the ball out, gets it out to Steele. Now she'll get it back. Prestigard, left hand, nice play, up and good. That's pretty. 30-21, 1:43 left. Throwing it into the land of trouble. They say 30-19. I thought it would have been 30-21. My mistake.
30-19 is correct.
Okay. And a foul on the play after the turnover on the Birds.
Foul, they will tell us, is going to go against Zoe Ashburn. That's, how many on Ashburn now, Todd?
I believe that's 3.
Okay, her third, team fourth. Prestegard to the free throw line shooting 2. Her first is up and good. She'll get another. Makes it a 10-point game, 30-20. 1:32 to go in the third quarter of play. Piasa Southwestern still with that 10-point lead, but Olympia trying to chip away at it.
Trying to get it to single digits.
Prestegard bends the knees, eyes the bucket up with the second. It's also good, cuts it to 9.
Full court pressure by Stanford Olympia. Slayton going to try to dribble out of it. A little bit of trouble, but gets it into the front court. That's what she needed to do. Now she'll maintain the dribble. Now they'll do something with it, close to a 5 count. Now she'll go down low. Loses the ball, turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebound Minder the other way, and she wants to run. Got a teammate head to the basket. Prestegard, basket, good. 7-point game with 1 minute left third quarter, 30-23. Slayton having a little trouble, breaks the press. Into the front court, maintains the dribble. Pressure on her, slightly built young lady. She's got to do something. She's going to be close to a 5 count, and instead of timeout Piasa, coach saves the day for just a minute. 49.2 seconds left in the quarter. 30-23, Piasa with the lead. Stanford making the comeback back after this.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Come on, pick me up soon.
49.2 seconds left in a lead that was almost 20. Now it's down to 7. Piasa does not have this one in the books yet. They've got the basketball, but a 30-23 lead. Stanford Olympia making a comeback in the third quarter. Inbounding the ball is Wolf. She'll get it in to Mans. Turnaround jumper. Will not fall, and the rebound comes off to Steele the other way. Stanford can get it even closer. Inside. Now back out. Prestegard with it. She's been instrumental. Strong to the bucket, trying to back the band down. Turnaround, can't get it to fall. Rebound, no good. Fouled on the play. Prestegard to the free throw line, and her coach and team have a plan.
That foul is going to go against Maya Wolf. It's her third, team 5th. Prestegard to the free throw line, shooting a couple more. She's been living at the free throw line pretty much today. 30-23 the score. 26 seconds to go in the third quarter play. Prestegard's first is up and good. Cuts it to a 6-point game.
Kirby back in the game. Isabella Kirby comes off the bench.
Prestegard now has 17, and that was her 9th free throw of the game.
Wow.
9th made free throw.
What a job by her on the day.
Her second attempt is up, rolls around, and it falls through, makes it a 5-point game.
25 seconds left in the quarter. Can Stanford get a turnover? Yes, they can. As Piasa throws it out of bounds, coming off of that timeout with 21.7 seconds left. Olympia with a chance to cut this down inside of 5. With the ball out front is Minder. Looking inside, can't find anything. Now Gale with it, trying to work inside, backs out. A little bit of trouble. Steal on the way by Kirby, coast to coast. Larceny, layup, no good. Rebound Prestegard with 2 seconds left. Jump ball, 1.7 seconds left. And I'll tell you, the third quarter has belonged to Stanford Olympia.
It's Olympia's ball with 1.7 to go. They probably would have liked to have an option to be like, actually, I don't want that jump ball.
Minder with the ball, turns around, and it goes into the hands of Piasa. We played 3 quarters. We got a ball game, 30-25. Piasa leads Stanford. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after these.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
6 minutes left in regulation. Piasa basketball, but after leading by 19, they lead by 5 now. 6 minutes left in regulation. Inbounding the ball is Maya Wolf. She'll get it into the backcourt to Zoe Ashburn. Ashburn works to the front court. Decides to back it back out, get it back on the give and go. Now they give it to Kirby on the right side. Tries to move, cut off there. A lot of slapping going on. Nobody gets control there. Guthrie tries it left side. Now they'll get it back out front to Pruitt. Pruitt, who's been able to penetrate, loses the ball. She'll get it out to Kirby. Isabella Kirby for the long three. In and out, no good. King with the rebound, or steal, I should say. And a foul on Piasa. Guthrie.
It's Guthrie's foul. I believe that's her first, team first of the fourth quarter.
Okay. Minder brings it into front court, trying to cut in this 5-point lead. Here comes Prestegard down low, works it off the left hand. Can't get it to fall. She'll be fouled by Guthrie. And Prestegard back to the free throw line once again.
Guthrie's second, team second. And Prestegard to the free throw line. It's a 5-point game, 30-25 the score. 5:23 to go in the ball game. Piasa Southwestern clinging to this 5-point lead. Prestegard trying to cut into that. She's shooting a couple here. Her first was up and good. She's been confident from there lately.
We haven't been this close since early in the first quarter, guys.
Down to a 4-point game. We said at halftime we wondered if that foul trouble would cause issues, and I think it has. And second for Prestegard, rolls off no good, and they're going to call a push foul against Olympia on the rebound. That's going to go against Steele.
Ariana Steele's going to pick up the foul.
Steele's third, team first of the fourth quarter.
Slayton in the backcourt, her and Pruitt trying to get it in the front court against the full court pressure. Goes to Kirby, ball knocked away. Slayton works it right side, a lot of contact down low. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Olympia. Good call by the official there.
Blocking foul on Olympia. Addison Minder, that'll be her second, team second. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Piasa.
Kind of a thin-built set of guards there, and this size of Olympia has caused them some trouble. Getting it into Kirby. Tries to move down low. Gets close to the basket. Knocked off her feet by Prestegard. And Kirby will go to the free throw line.
It'll actually be Steele's foul, Jack.
Wow.
Going to be her fourth. And Kirby to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 30-26 to score, 5:07 to go in the game. First one up for Kirby's good.
How important are free throws? My
Get a
goodness.
second one here.
That's the first made free throw by Piasa in the game.
Difference maker there.
Second one also good.
Looks like you don't want to foul her. 32-26, 6-point game. 5:05 left in regulation. Minder with the basketball. Works it on the wing. That's to Steele. Down low, Prestegard. Turnaround jumper, won't fall. Kirby had to rebound. No quick whistle there and fighting for the ball. We're going back underneath, and it'll be Olympia basketball. For the first time in a while, we're going to see Amaya Allen, I should say. And Steele will sit down for a little bit. Now a turnover as Kirby steals it away. Wants to go coast to coast. Puts up the shot, goes off of her, but they say it hits a Olympia player, and it'll remain Piasa basketball with 4:44 left.
But Olympia was lucky to not get a foul there.
Inbounding the ball is Maddie Pruitt. Looking. Close to 5, now throws it away. Goes to Gale and then traveling against Olympia.
Each team gets a turnover there. And it's Piasa ball.
They both won it, but who's going to make the plays now to close this one out? That's the biggie.
They're both fighting hard for it, for sure, too.
Pruitt gets the ball to Kirby. Little spin move. And travel it. A lot of pressure that dime by Prestigard with the elbows on the back, and Kirby is called for steps. 4:40 left. Minder will bring it across the timeline under pressure. Bounces off of a player. Works left side, tries to get a pick. Maintains the dribble, now works right side. Got to be close to 5 there, is he not? Not even a count.
He just called a 5, didn't he? Yep.
Must have counted to himself because the 5 count didn't see him clicking it off, but called the 5 count. 4:23 left, 32-26. Both teams have turned it over at crucial times here. Good pick. Kirby sets the pick, and the foul will go against Stanford Olympia.
He ran through the pick that time.
Gale.
Did Gale. That'll be her second. It will be Olympia team 4th now.
Piasa with the basketball right in front of their bench. They get it into Kirby. She's kind of the go-to person here. Cuts the defense, comes back down, gets it out to Slayton with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. Slayton having a lot of contact on her, and now to go against Stanford Olympia's Kinsley Gale again.
Gale's 3rd, team 5th. Will head to the free throw line, shoot a couple.
Free throws the difference maker, and there's going to be the difference in who wins this game. Who's going to make the free throws on the charity stripe?
To the free throw line is Slayton, correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
That is correct.
32-26, Piasa leads. Make it 33-26 now. Slayton makes the first. 4:04 to go in the game.
Gotta like it when they walk up and knock those down.
Next one a little long, no good. Rebound, fought for, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Piasa.
Ashburn had a shot at it, but just kind of got locked up with the defensive players. Their team leads by 7 with 4:02 left. That 3 seconds took a while. Under 4 minutes left in regulation. Prestigard with the basketball. Trying to get a pick down low, splitting the defense. Can't get the bunny to roll, and Kirby comes down with the rebound. Now she'll slow it down, hand it off to Slayton at the guard position. Working off of a pick again. Nice pick by Kirby. Gets it down low, shot up, knocked down. Prestigard with the block and the steal. Now it's stolen the other way as Alyssa Mans is going to pick up the foul, and Stanford Olympia's got a player down on the floor in the likes of Kinsley Gale.
Gale's up, and she's moving around. She just kind of got landed on there.
Rough game, a lot of fouls called, but it's still rough, and they're both wanting to move on to the next round to play at 6:30 tonight.
They called the jump ball there, evidently, eh?
And a holding foul on Piasa. That's on Ashburn.
That'll be Ashburn's 4th, team 3rd.
You just can't check people like that and not think you're going to get a call against you, I'm afraid. Ariana Steele will be back in the game now as Amaya Allen sits down. Now they toss it into Minder. Works it right side. Little shot won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to Mans. Not getting the ball down in that post position has been a difference maker, and Kirby might have got by with an illegal screen. Shot that time goes off the defensive player in Olympia, and what's the call?
Just knocked out of bounds.
Okay. It's going to be Piasa ball. Now we're going to have a timeout on the court. 3:10 left. 33-26. Piasa with the lead. We're back after these.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
3:10 left in regulation, 33-26. The lead for Piasa. Trying to inbound it. Bounce pass out front. It's going to come all the way to the other end. Did she touch it? Yes, she did. And that is an over and back after you deflected the ball in the backcourt. That's why the over and back was called, and I would agree with that. I thought she had a hand on it. Olympia basketball.
Piasa down, I believe, to their last time out.
Now Kirby comes away with the steal. She's going to try to go the other way, and she is called for traveling. It's Kirby on a nice play by Prestigard.
Prestigard did a good job of holding her ground there, but not fouling.
Kirby needed to pull it out and run a little bit of time off the clock, I think. And here comes Prestigard and Minder. They've done a nice job of bringing their team back. Prestigard's been a difference maker. Let's see what she's got up her sleeve this time. Down by 7. Pulls up for a 2 or a 3, and she's going to be fouled on the play
by
Kirby. And let's see if that'll be 2 free throws or 3. I think 2 is what it should be.
That's the 4th foul on Kirby, I believe.
Yep, 4th foul on Kirby, 4th team foul. Looks like shooting 2 is Prestigard. 33-26 the score, 2:49 to go in the game.
Clock stopped, that helps for them.
Prestigard's first is up and too long, no good. Todd, what is she from the...
She's 11 or 14 from the line today.
It's pretty good. Pretty good for anybody. Pretty good for a 7th grader for sure.
Yeah, I think Shaquille O'Neal would have been happy with that.
Well, he was happy with Lander. Over 50%.
Oh, my. Contact on both sides. And people just had their legs cut out from Minder, and Prestigard and Kirby made contact.
And I'm going to tell you,
and
neither of those...
four fouls?
Yeah, neither of those young ladies... Well, no, actually, Prestigard only has 3, but neither of them wanted to pick up another there. So they went, it's okay, don't call anything.
Down low, turnaround shot, won't fall by Steele. Rebound comes off the other way to Slayton. Slayton, small built, but she came away with the ball that time. Wanting to go right side, now she'll reverse it and gets the ball to Kirby. Kirby with a nice crossover move, but then it goes off her knee out of bounds. And both teams, the mistakes are starting to hurt them when either one could have maybe put the game away.
Her defender that time was able to kind of knock the ball up into her, and that's what knocked it away.
2:25 left. Can Piasa survive, or can Stanford Olympia make the comeback here? Prestigard, right elbow, shot up, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to Pruitt. She's had a good game. Slayton into the front court, working off the good defense. Now a foul on Prestigard. I think that'll be her 4th, will it not?
It'll be her 4th, and
I think it might be on Gale.
They put it up on Prestigard, so
Okay.
They did. Yeah, her 4th now. I agree, it could have gone on Gale for sure. Slayton back to the free throw line. Her first is up and too long off to the right, no good. 33-26, 2:04 to go in the game. We've been stuck at 33-26 for a while.
Yeah, kind of a scoring drought right now. How about Slayton? How's she from the free throw line?
She is 1 of 3 right now. 2 of 4.
34-26, 8-point lead. That helps them a lot. Stanford Olympia, 3 possessions to catch them here, and that's with 2 threes. And now a foul on the floor as flying to the floor goes Kinsley Gale.
That foul's going to go against Ashburn.
I think that's her
5th. Team 5th.
Ashburn's going to fall out. Into the game comes Maya Wolf. She's been really important in this one.
Gale is 1 of 8 from the line.
Kinsley Gale to the free throw line. Her first is up and off to the right, no good. She'll have another here.
And this is just a quarterfinal game, folks. We've got semis coming up at 5 and 6:30.
1:56 to go in the game. It's an 8-point lead for Piasa. Second one no good. Rebound comes down to Kirby.
Nice job taking care of the ball there.
I lied. That was not Kirby.
That
was
Mans. Now Slayton brings it into the front court. Maintains the dribble. Works off that pick. Goes strong right side. Strong to the basket guard play. Ball knocked out by Olympia. It'll remain Piasa ball with 1:39 left. And Olympia's running out of time here. They're going to have to make a move pretty quick. Pruitt looking. Couldn't find anything. Now throws it back out front. That's to Wolf. She'll hand it off to Slayton, and Piasa's got no reason to be in a hurry here. But being fouled on the play is Cora Slayton.
Slayton will be the shooter.
Minder with the foul.
Minder with the foul, her third. Slayton back to the free throw line. She's 2 of 4, Todd told us. 34-26, 8-point lead, 1:31 to go in the game for Piasa Southwestern on the PCRA scoreboard. Take it a 9-point lead as she makes the first. She'll get another here.
Free throws kind of sealing the deal here, aren't they?
They are. And the second bounces off, no good. Rebound comes down to Steele. She's got a ton of those today.
I'm used to jinxing people at the free throw line. They tell me that all the time.
All your
Minder,
fault.
three-pointer, right side. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, ball comes off to Kirby. She throws it across the middle. Nice job by Pruitt picking it up, and she'll be fouled by Minder on the play. And it's getting closer all the time. 1:14 left. One of these teams moves on, and right now, Piasa with the 9-point lead and the chance to put it back to double digits.
Minder's fourth team, ninth. Kirby did a really good job that time of not throwing the ball back toward the basket where Stanford Olympia could get it, throwing it out toward the middle of the floor where her teammates could get it. First one up and good for Pruitt. She'll get another. Makes it a 10-point game once again, 36-26.
Isabella Kirby's really been a difference maker in this ball game for her team, I think.
I would agree. Second one up and
folded the line, so it's no good. And a timeout on the court. 1:14 left. 10-point lead for Piasa over Stanford. We're back after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Stanford Olympia with the basketball trailing by 10. 1:12 left. They've got to put it up quick and get it to fall. Minder into the front court, looking for a cutter. Ball taken away on the other side by Olympia. Knocked out of bounds by Stanford Olympia. But a good steal on the play by Alyssa Mans, and she's been a difference maker.
Yeah, that's her fourth steal in the game.
Sitting down is Addison Guthrie. Back into the game. Now comes Maya Wolf. Slayton's with the ball. She's lucky. They're lucky she was able to recover from that ankle injury.
They are.
Nice pick. Works left side. Leaves it off down the corner. Now ball taken away by Olympia. Both players going after the ball, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Spartans of Olympia. 49.6 seconds left. It is a 4-possession game, and unless Piasa does something really silly here, they should be fine. Back out front, Slayton puts up a shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes off the other way. And fouling on the play is Mans, and that's not what Piasa wants to do, is stop the clock here. With 40.6 seconds left, it looks like it's sealed, but you never know.
Mans fourth. We're going to walk to the other end and shoot free throws. Ariana Steele is the free throw shooter. Todd, has she been there today?
She has. She is 1 of 2 so far.
Okay. 36-26, 10-point lead. 40.6 to go. First one up for Steele, bounces around, falls through. She gets the second one, as all fouls after 5 are 2-shot fouls now.
She's not done just yet, she said.
Olympia is 17 of 34 from the line this
Ooh,
game.
what a lot of free throws. My goodness, in a 6-point quarter game.
Yeah. And the second falls off, no good.
Steele hustling after it, though.
She knocked it out. She did everything she could to get it.
You bet she did. What a great hustle by that young lady. She might be ending her 7th grade year, but 8th grade right around the corner. Less than 40 seconds left. Slayton on the play, and she's going to be fouled by Kinsley Gale.
Yep, Gale's fourth. Walk to the other end and shoot free throws. Well, Piasa. And I believe it'll be Slayton to the free throw line again, and it will.
You know, if you make a couple here, it might tell Stanford there's no use of fouling anymore. So that's important, too.
When it had gotten to 10, I kind of thought Stanford backed off and they were playing good defense, but not fouling intentionally. First one up is good.
I really like the play of everybody else, but I'm kind of thinking right now Cora Slayton may have saved the day for her team with her ball handling and coming back after that ankle injury.
I would agree. Second one up and no good. Rebound comes down to Steele.
Steele with the rebound, gets it to Minder, front court. She can just go ahead and square up and put a 3 up, and she does. It won't fall. Rebound, body's falling. Kirby goes down. Steele goes down.
Jump ball. It will stay with Piasa. Nope.
It'll be
Piasa
basketball,
yeah.
Correct. With 22 ticks left. It's just about over now, but the finishing touches. Maya Wolf. Let's see. You got Pruitt inbounding the ball, gets it into Slayton, and now she'll have to throw it back, and Minder steals it, can't make the shot. Going the other way. Running down is Piasol. Shot up. It won't fall. No reason to really shoot the ball in that situation. With 8 seconds left, the foul's going to go against Piasol, I do believe.
It will. I believe it'll be the 5th on Mans, but we'll see. And it is. It's the Mans' 5th foul. We're going to walk to the other end and shoot 2 free throws for Olympia.
Adeline Darr going to come into the game.
The shooter is Kinsley Gale. 37-27, 10-point lead, 8.2 to go.
Now, why did they bring her in before the first free throw?
I don't know. They weren't supposed to.
It's okay.
Oh, because the young lady fouled out. That's why.
Ah.
First one is up and no good. After that, you can't play anymore. And, I mean, I know you're not really playing when you're standing there for that first free throw, but they immediately do take you out.
Here comes Lillian Reynolds in to let her teammate get some applause in Pruitt.
Second one rattles home. Makes it a 9-point game.
37-28. Will that be our final? Let's take a look and see. Hard-fought battle by both squads. Olympia never gave up. Fighting for the ball. Long pass. People falling down, and traveling will be the call, I do believe.
Yeah, I was going to say nobody's called anything yet. Traveling will be the call. 6.3 to go now. Everybody blew the whistles, and then no one made a call for a moment.
Stanford Olympia with the basketball. 6.3 seconds left. Here comes some more new people into the game for Piasol. Emma Schulte into the game for the first time, and Michaela Means in. Minder with the basketball. 4-3, puts up a 3. It won't fall. Rebound, steal. It won't fall. And our final is 37-28, and Piasol moves on to the next round. We have reached the Blessing Hospital, Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Stay tuned. We'll wrap this one up and take a break before we have semifinal action.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah. What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go.
It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
37-28 the final in this one, guys. And Todd, give us some final stats, if you would.
Okay, for scoring, first of all, for Stanford Olympia, we had Addison Minder had 3, Kinsey Gale had 2, Lucy Prestegard had 19, and that goes along with 10 rebounds. And Ariana Steele had 4 points and 10 rebounds. For Piasa Southwestern, Maddie Pruitt ended with 7. Cora Slayton with 9, Zoe Ashburn with 2, Elliot Guthrie with 5, Isabella Kirby 8 points, and that goes along with 7 rebounds. Addison Guthrie 2 points, and Alyssa Mann 4 points and 7 rebounds.
And then there were 4 teams left. 5 o'clock tonight, Chillicothe and Teutopolis will be playing against Williamsville and Piasa. It's time for us to name our player of the game, John.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and Quincy understands this. That's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of our player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Jack, who would you like to name the player of the game for this one?
I think Slayton is the player of the game in this one. What do you guys think?
I think she was the difference maker for sure.
Yep.
So our scores today, Chillicothe defeats Morris 25-19. Monticello loses to Teutopolis 44-17. It was Williamsville 42-12 over Lockport Kelvin Grove. And the final game of this round, Piasa Southwestern defeats Stanford Olympia 37-28. 5 o'clock, Chillicothe and T-Town. 6:30, Williamsville and Piasa. We'll have it all for you here. I'm Jack Hull for Todd Sweatman and John Hull, along with Phoenix Bacon, telling you we're glad you joined us on Central Illinois Sports on the IESA network, and I'll remind you to hug your kids. Tell them you love them and let them know the Lord Jesus Christ loves them even more than you. We'll be back on the air in about 20 minutes till 5. Hope you'll join us for the broadcast. This has been a Central Illinois Sports presentation.